Hello, Wob Nation. Despite Kenny and Ben's best intentions and best efforts to ruin me, to take me on a commissionership, to destroy my liver, I am here, I am alive. Somewhat. But you know what? Let's not talk about me. Let's talk what happened over the weekend. Besides Ben losing the majority of his dignity, we also had fantasy football. Let's get to that. Starting out, the Clubber Lang Cruiser destroyed by myself, 53.1 points, a 0-win season panning out for you. You narrowly avoided getting the Farrah last year. Looks like she is going to be on your mantle, that pretty lady, this year. Next up, the Hawkins Lee. Not only could you not pick winning parlays in the sportsbook, you also couldn't pick a winning fantasy football team. Lowest score of the week, 78.1 points. That's just awful, and I feel really sorry for you and your lack of money. The butt hamster, Kenny. You do know at a certain point, every single time, Fitzmagic turns to Fitztragic. And you know, that happened this week. You sat Carson Wentz for Fitztragic, letting Jason get his first win. A 0-win team beat you, man. That's just pathetic. Next up, the Sean Beans. Brian, Sammy Watkins, 0 points. Lee, Carolina D was on a bye. Dude, you're in the sportsbook watching the games. You didn't even know that Carolina was on a bye. And then Kenny, Miami defense -2, and Ciroc, Minnesota defense -8 on Thursday night. The Frank Dukes, the closest win, that is Jason over Kenny because of that Carson Wentz sit, a win of 8 by 8.3 points. Over the top, most surprising win, Ben. You know, you had some decent luck at slots, but everything else for you this weekend, man, it just came up shit for you. And McKinnon beat you. Despite getting the third most points, you lost to McKinnon. The John Matrix highest scoring player, Kenny, Alvin Kamara, 43.1 points. Man, he's looking like the best player in fantasy this year. Congratulations. But it wasn't enough, sadly, to beat Jason. And the Neo, McKinnon. I hate to give this to you. You know I hate you, brother. But you got it. Highest points of the week, 186.5 points for you. Now, predictions for next week. The Toilet Bowl. 1 win total between these two teams so far. Lee versus Cruiser in the Toilet Bowl. Next up, game of the week. Brian versus myself. Can I stop his so far undefeated season? Who knows? I don't know. Let's see what I call for the upset special. And it's the same. I'm calling myself over Brian, taking you down. That 0-loss season is going to come to an end after week 4. Here we go. You got Mike Evans out. I have a somewhat halfway decent chance. You know what? I got a better chance than those rig tables in the DR. I'll tell you that much, boy. So here we go. Week 4 in the books. Week 5 coming up. Buys are on the plate. Don't sit someone or don't start someone like Lee did with Carolina D, who's on a bye. Good luck, everybody, and I'll see you on the waiver wire.